Instagram is now dropped some new kind of feature that could show off all kinds of new things. What are they releasing today, guys?
Well, you were wondering when Instagram was really coming for TikTok, and it looks like it's happening.
That day is today.
Imitation said to be the sincerest form of flattery, and that's exactly what Instagram's new Reels feature is doing, much in the same way that Stories ripped off Snapchat. The Facebook-owned app has released a near-carbon copy of TikTok. It's called Reels. It allows viewers to create short-form videos set to music or other audio. This comes as TikTok's future in the US hangs in the balance. We say it as if it's a Star Wars plot point. President Trump threatening to ban it. It also comes days after Facebook CEO Mark Zuckerberg was grilled at a congressional antitrust hearing about the company's anti-competitive practices. Yeah. I don't know. Have you tried it? You downloaded it yet? You hopped in?
I have not tried it yet, but I mean, it is kind of like a battle, though, Andrew. Once Instagram dropped stories, Snapchat kind of fell off the face of the earth. All we use Snapchat for is the filters, which are kind of neat sometimes, but it's kind of gimmicky and it kind of just gets boring really fast. So this might push off TikTok, dude.
For a very long time, Facebook has had this, I guess, mentality that it was going to be a company that just acquired other companies, not because they were worried about
competition,
losing market share, but so that they could essentially assume their intellectual property and take away their market share. So maybe it was more that they were worried about their market share, but they did this with Instagram. And there's emails, like famous emails that came out years ago that sort of said, hey, it was Mark Zuckerberg sending an email internally, and he said, look, I would love to buy Instagram for $1 billion. And everyone was like, what, are you crazy? Like, what? That's insane. And he's like, no, I think it'd probably be worth it because it is important for us, for our product to be able to not be challenged by these other companies that are coming up. And so I think, had a lot of the congressional people sort of understood that in a way that was a little less, how do I get it to turn the, then maybe that would have been an interesting line of questioning. But I, like you, Robert, I'm very curious because, some of the TikTok stuff I feel like is garbage. And I worry about the privacy stuff. Instagram, maybe not so much. But if it becomes Facebook Watch, no way. The algorithm that runs Facebook Watch is so bad. It's such a bad approximation of TikTok that I want nothing to do with it. So if this is the same thing and there's more JD, which if you see my Instagram, I've gone into a deep dive about JD and other couple vloggers. No thanks.
All right, man. Well, I'm hopeful for it. And one thing that I do wonder is the fact that he keeps stealing these concepts up. Is it not proprietary? This intellectual property of the way that TikTok is formatted. Who knows what they're going to do next? They're completely monopolizing the entire social media space, I guess. And I just think that's kind of, it's cool, but it's kind of sucky because it kind of minimizes your options. I don't know.
Yeah. Would you rather have your data be stolen by some third-party country or some, for China to have access to your location
Cambridge
data all the time?
Analytica?
Right. Or yeah, exactly. Or is it like the devil right?
Yeah. I saw it and I played around with it today, but I don't know if I'm going to use it. So we'll see.